crap, there's a truck there too. Sad to see how bad it got though.
Okay, what do we want to do first? Just the lobby desk. All these are little private offices. Shoot. No, no, no.
I gotta walk around the block. Just fell in the glass.
Boy, this Explorer guy seems to have sure gotten himself into a pickle again. But to fully understand this story, we gotta flash back all the way a year ago.
What up? How's everyone been? I know how I've been. I've been here in St. Louis, where we're about to film another one today, and this trip's been going pretty well. We have another probably pretty freshly abandoned building to go check out today. Opened up as a hospital in like the 1960s, and it served as like, well, obviously it wasn't a hospital when it was abandoned. It served as like a family like services center. So I'm not quite sure what goes on in a place like that. It's like a lot of things, like I'm assuming dormitory style housing, like maybe even educational stuff. Only catch is I drove by this one yesterday and there was a dude in like a red car sitting in front of it. I didn't think of anything of it, but when I came back by again today, he's like still there. So I'm worried he might be like a guard or something. We're gonna go try that anyway. We're gonna sneak around the back and hopefully we don't arouse anything.
So, this happy-go-lucky version of JaredCokerUrbex is having a pretty successful run in St. Louis in 2024. But we'll see if he can pull off this place, which may end up being a dud.
Alright, back here. That's gonna be the side we'll have an entrance on, if there even is one. I don't know for sure yet. All I know is car guy is up front and I want to be not up front. Oh crap, there's a truck there too. What if I just walk by on the parking lot, see what's up? I don't know, this may be a dud if there's going to be guards on both sides of it. He's like on the phone with someone. Could be dude on the front side for all I know. All I know is I didn't even see like an entrance over there. Might have to call this one off. It's just too sketchy how there's two like dudes just in regular cars but on both sides of it. Like it may just be like some makeshift ragtag security kind of deal. So maybe I'll check out over here, which is out of the line of sight of both of them. I don't think we're getting into this one though. It looks pretty well sealed up. It's in like such good shape too. Are we? Yeah. Yeah, back here he can't see. It could just be a coincidence that they're both there, but I don't know. Would there even be a way in over here? Dude, there's like nothing broken. This would have been like the perfect spot for like a secret entrance though. There, see that? That's broken. But it's not nearly broken enough to fit in. So man, yeah, this one's like abandoned, but it's like freshly abandoned. There's no way in yet. It was like our first fail in St. Louis. I'd been like succeeding everywhere else. Once the building was established as a dud and the video was given up on, the camera stopped rolling. But what ended up happening next was guy in the white truck ended up catching a glimpse of old JaredCokerUrbex as he was leaving and called him over. Turns out he was right. The both of them were guards for the building and it was about to be repurposed. Flash forward 1 year later. Old JaredCokerUrbex was having fun in his hometown of KC, but now he suddenly found himself back in St. Louis once again, working a tough backup plan. He's 7 videos deep and going for number 8, back at the same spot. Alright, what's up everyone? It's me again. This building I'm about to go to has lore. As you know, I've been calling this my St. Louis tour because this is the second time I've ever explored in the city. My first time was, of course, last year. I filmed 10 videos. This one I'm about to film, I tried last year, but it failed because this building was kind of not quite fully abandoned yet. I walked around and tried it and there was no way in, and then as I was walking away from it, a security guard for the place stopped me and kind of told me about how they were going to try to fix it up and turn it into something else. Well, I just drove by again today, by chance, a year later on my second tour, and noticed that it is now fully abandoned, and I think I can get in now. I didn't even mean to be driving by, I just happened to notice it, and I was like, wait, that's the same place. Hospital back in, I think, the 1960s. People's cars just have so many issues here. This was a hospital back in the 1960s when it was built, but up until about at least about 2017, it was being used as like a family social services place. So places for like families and kids to receive support and stuff. And I parked right next to it because here it is. Yeah, last year there were 2 cars, one on each end, regular dudes acting as security for this place. But then one of them saw me as I was leaving and talked to me. He was a really friendly guy, just explained to me that it's not really abandoned yet. It just looked that way. But now there's no excuse. Whatever progress they were going to try to make on that just never happened. This is fully abandoned now, a year later. Me getting into a place that I tried a year before and failed is the only hint of character development I've seen from me on this channel in a long time. This whole parking lot is just a dumping ground now. Alright, I see an opening in that door, so this will be our way in then. Sad to see how bad it got though. None of those windows were smashed like that a year ago. And we're in. I really have not even been thinking about this place the whole trip. And then suddenly I drove past and I'm like, oh wait, that's an option now. Okay, what do we want to do first? Okay, I need to find a hall, like an actually large hall, because this just looks like a maze right now. These little building blocks. It's talking about kids and reading. Yeah, family social services, that dealt a lot with the kids. I don't even know where to go or what room to look at. It's like a row of waiting room seats there. Here we go. This is better. This is much more of a hallway to get me places. There, now we're kind of into it. You know what? We want to know what's strange? How clean it looks in here, yet there's no ceiling. Lobby. Oh, this is going to be so helpful. Look at this directory. What they have here is, I guess, classrooms for the kids, computer room. They got support for fathers. There's a cafe somewhere in here. Ground, I guess that's what we're on now. Up above us, there's more classrooms, like meeting rooms and offices. Just a lobby desk. All these are little private offices. Shoot. No, no, no. Just fell in the glass. Falling over. Dude, those cops are for me. They had to have been for me. I gotta walk around the block. All right, I gotta see how badly I cut myself up falling in glass. A little bit. Could be worse. I tried to brake too hard at that door, and I just slid into all the glass sitting on the floor. At least we got out of there though. We're not out of the woods yet. He might wait by the car, but if I come from a different direction, he won't know. Hey man, props to me though for somehow, by the grace of God, looking out the window at the same time he pulled up so I could get out of there before he actually caught me there. That was just such a mess though. My leg's bleeding. Now I'm all filthy. He's gonna see me and know I was in there. And then I was sliding down the grassy hill, slipping some more. I don't even know where I'm going. This is the street. We're just gonna walk down it like nothing's wrong. They're not still there. They're not by my car, I can see. What with last year and now this year, this place just gives me trouble for some reason. For all I know, he could have driven up back there. So I'm not gonna walk up there on foot just to see. It'll be like returning to the scene of the crime. Where did I even see that from? What window was it? Is it one of those ones maybe? No ticket. How did they know? And where did they even go to? Is he up in there at all? I can't tell, but I don't want to know. I'm kind of just done with this. Maybe it was all just a coincidence. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of ugly. I should definitely clean that up when I get back to the hotel, but at least it's not gushing everywhere, all down my leg. Do we even count that as a video? Was I there for long enough? Did I get enough footage? Ah! I just want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want this trip to be done. I don't know if that was a coincidence or not. Part of me is saying go back and finish it up. The other part of me is just saying maybe it wasn't a coincidence and that could be disastrous, so I don't know. I guess we're gonna call it there. I don't know what else to say.